But so basically, we're gonna mark the neck, the armhole, and then the armhole here at the edge. Now this is where it gets tricky. If you're doing top of tape, outside of tape, remember. So I'm doing top, which is the outside edge. You get used to it. That means I am doing this side. I'm following what I put. So it's top of it, tape. Be consistent, because this is the section where you can actually get really confused. Thank you. Really confused, and it happens, okay? So for example, you see the top of tape?
Okay, yeah.
So because I blended this seam, this tape is touching this seam.
Okay.
So then you're gonna do top. Now, if you're doing bottom of tape, that's fine. It just needs to make sense. Because if you miss a 1/4 of an inch, it's not gonna fit. Okay, so same thing. Actually, that's an issue. Okay, cool. And then, what is it? Same thing. Under your bust, just to help you notch it. I think everyone has like an underbust seam in all these dress forms, correct? If you don't, that's fine. You can just make sure you notch it, like just measure 2 inches and just notch it.
Top, not the bottom.
Yeah, at the bottom, yes, you're right. And then from there on, it's just gonna be straight. This is, oh wait, top, sorry. I keep forgetting that. This is my waist. Thank you, Cheto. And then shrink. And that's that. That's that. And the same thing. This is gonna be, no, it's interesting. It's just a little faster, I think. 1 second. Let me just bring it. Okay, so. Same thing as before. Okay, so you can see the markings are more, see how it's just going, it's like a more, it's more, sorry, it goes into the armhole and it's a lot more rounded, but at the same time there's no, this looks better, I think. This kind of seam. Actually, this type of seam might look better also when you play with sleeves. Just because, like, it doesn't look as heavy. Okay? So what we're gonna do first is gonna square off the center front. We always work on neckline first, just because it's always gonna be controlling everything all the time. Oh. We're just gonna go straight. Same thing. This is gonna be a slight curve on the armhole. It's not such a deep curve. I'm just gonna try to match it as best as possible. It's very slight. And this is where it gets tricky. You are gonna try to get the tape as best as possible, but you see there is roundedness, but it's going in and out. It's going in and out here. Same way that the other dress form was. It goes in and it goes out. So you have to be very careful with that. It's not a straight, it's not just a straight thing. So we're gonna first round off the one from the armhole the best way possible. And by the way, Caitlin, you have a size 2, you said? Mm-hmm. Yours might not be as apparent. Just try your best. For anything like size 10 and above, it will be more apparent. Just because there's more curve, there's more bust. Now this is when I might have to. If you're not so sure what to do, just bring it to me, okay? Since this is the first time princessing. And then you see there's a slight curve. And that's when I know that's my underbust. So I do know like there is gonna be a curve here. That's why also it's always best to at least mark something to let you know what section you are. And then after you pass most of the curve, you can just do straight. You can just do straight, like the underbust, and then to the top of the tape. And that's when you take out your hip curve. And from here, you don't use a French curve here, it's too rounded. The French curve is too round for the hip. The hip just gives you better positions on increments, more incremental. Oh, that's good. This is gonna be a little bit harder. Sometimes when you do the top of the tape, you might have to do this first, right? Yeah. And then you might have to draw it a little bit. Just because, and then, yeah, that's better. Just because it's the top of the tape, there's half an inch that it's pretty straight, but that's when you use your French curve. And you see that? Then from here, actually I need to true it. I didn't use this for mine because it was not as apparent, but for yours, we're gonna use this to make sure that it's a straight line. I don't know if you guys, I usually use the table edge to help me figure out where's the 90-degree angle, and it'll go from there. There you go. I just need one line, and you see that, and that's it. You just go follow it, and I just follow it, and then as you can cut these. The seam allowance, half an inch, 1 inch, half an inch, straight out. Okay, so then once it's this, the only thing I'm gonna do